Good morning. I gotta get me another phone um holder because um look like it want to fall down. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Headed to take my baby to school. Boy, it didn't take long. Your doctor appointment only took 18 minutes. 8:48. But my baby had to go to the doctor today because my baby has allergies. Really bad. She's never been affected by allergies, but this year it's got my baby down bad. Between her eyes, her nose, her throat, her hearing, her ears, all of that. Hi, Fabian family. Hi, Neats Domination. How you guys doing this morning? I'm driving careful. I have my hand on the wheel and I'm watching the road. She had to go to a sister doctor's office um, that's connected to her actual primary care provider because her doctor was booked until next month. But my baby has been having a hard time with her allergies, and she plays sports. She plays soccer, so she's out there tumbling around with the pollen. So I needed to get her some type of relief because the over the counter wasn't doing. It was temporary relief, but it wasn't doing what it should be doing. So now she's on what they got you on 3 different medications.
I think
Eye drops,
pill.
nasal.
It was a pill, nasal drops, and eye drops.
Yeah,
Or nasal spray, not drops.
yeah, 3 different medications to try to help clear that up or make it more tolerable. And she has asthma too, so that if it gets out of hand could trigger it, and we don't want that. And this traffic is backed up. Oh my goodness. So I'm headed to take her to school after leaving her doctor's appointment, and I decided I would chat with you guys. What are you guys up to this morning? It's a little chilly out here this morning. We've been having warm days, but yesterday wasn't really cold, but it wasn't as warm as it usually is.
Am I tripping or is this blue and pink?
Yeah, it's blue and pink. Look like is it the inside that's blue?
I guess. I was just eating it now. Notice I was like, oh.
Yeah. But what do you got? You guys hit the like button. I see I have 3 people. I only have 1 mic. Logged in to work with no plans of work. Hey, sounds like a plan to me. If I could get by with doing that when I work, I probably would sometimes too. Even though I'm assistant manager, I still have to work. Like most people think that just because you have a management position that lessens your work, but it doesn't. It only puts you in position to do the work that's much harder. So yeah, you do you work from home? Needs domination. I've been thinking about possibly trying to find a work from home job. My only issue, and I'm just going to be transparent right now. My only issue is with working from home. The only problem that I have is most of those places they want you to have well, the places that I've crossed. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure if there are places that don't require it, but um they require a college education or some type of degree or high school diploma or whatever. And I unfortunately quit school in the 11th grade when I got pregnant with my oldest. I have 2 girls. I have a 28-year-old and a 15-year-old. So and here in this past year, well, yeah, about a year ago, I went back to school. But with this workload that I've been having here at the job after taking this position, it's taking up a lot of my time. And when I get home, I'm just so tired to where I'm barely able to do anything. But I had to kind of put it on hold for a little bit. But I think what I'm gonna do instead of going through the courses, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just go and do the testing. The testing you have to pay for each subject because what happened with me was I actually supposedly um got my GED online through no, it wasn't Phoenix University. This was years ago. I can't remember the name of it, but when I went to apply for a job, come to find out it wasn't accredited. So of course, if it's not accredited, then they're not gonna recognize that diploma. So I was back at square one. Me thinking all this time that I had it, but I didn't. So I'm having to go through it again, but I'm gonna just have to buckle down and take the testing. And where I'm at and where I go for the GED, they require that you pay for each subject. Each test that you take, you have to take a test for each subject. It's not like all bundled in one. You have to take a test for each subject, and you have to pay for each test. Which to me, I think I've always been one to believe that education should be free. There's quite a few things in this world that I feel like should be free, and education is one of them. But unfortunately, we have to pay for it, even to get your high school diploma or GED. So, but that's one of the snags that I've ran into when applying for at home. Um, what company do you work with, Needs? Okay, I have 4 people in, only 2 likes, guys. Come on, get the likes up. Hit, double tap that screen. But what company do you work for, Needs? Um, yeah, I would like to do that. I'm getting older, and the type of work that I do, um, I enjoy, my job because me and my coworkers we get along really, really well. My boss and a couple of the other team members, we get along really, really good to the point where we have girls' night. We get together and like for Valentine's we did a Galentine's. For Thanksgiving we had a Friendsgiving. For Christmas we had a Friendsmas. We just get together and do things like that. And like for Easter, after I come back from seeing my grandkids in Charlotte, I'm going to we have an event planned at my boss house for us to bring our kids, and they're bringing their grandkids and stuff to do Easter egg hunt, paintings, and all that stuff, and we're having a dinner. But I love my job. It's just I'm getting older, and it's too much on my body. When I tell you, my body at night is give out. Once I leave that job, my body is give out. When it's to the point that when I get up and out the bed in the mornings, I have to move a little slow. I can't move like I used to. I'll be 49 this year. A lot of people may not consider that old, which is not old, but when you work in a job that's wear and tear on your body, because at my job there's no men that work there, so we have to do the heavy lifting. It's all women. Actually, we just hired a young guy, but he only works one day out the week. So, but it's a lot of heavy lifting and pulling and all this stuff, and it's a lot on my body. And then I have what they call reflux veins, where the blood flows. Your blood's supposed to flow up your legs, and then you have these two flaps that once the blood flows up, the flaps come down to keep the blood from flowing back down. My flaps are going like this, which is allowing the blood to go up and down, which causes the aching and the pains, especially at night. So yeah, I just need to find something that's a little easier on my body. As far as the reflux veins, to help that, I have to get some compression socks and just do a lot of walking. Because no matter what job I got, especially sitting down is not good for that. So um, I just have to work that out in that way. But I just feel like working from home, I would probably like a little better than having to get up and go out and work that hard the way I do. Um, oh, you just made it to work, Fabby. Okay, have a good day at work. Good morning, Fee. How are you? How did your I started watching your vlog um of you going to the Glow concert, I think it was, but I didn't get to finish it because I was watching it when I got up yesterday morning to get ready to take my daughter to school. Um, or was it before I went to work? I can't remember. But a lot of times if I'm not sitting still to watch it, I'll cut it on. Like if I'm in the kitchen cooking or something, I'll cut you guys videos on and I'll listen even if I can't, watch it. So you guys I can support with getting your watch time hours. I live by compression stockings. Oh honey. I'm gonna tell you, my cardiologist, he prescribed me some. I couldn't find a store, a medical store that was still open in my area. So what I did was I went on Amazon and I ordered some based on what the prescription said. Oh my God. I have got to find some that's comfortable for me because the ones that I ordered, girl, it was like they had done suck. They were trying to suck the breath out my body because my thighs, I have some big thighs, and the top of the rim of them had like this I wouldn't say rubber, but it was like, you know what I'm saying? I can't remember. I don't know what the name of it is, but anyway, they were crawling down my legs, meaning they were rolling. They weren't staying put. And it was really, really, really uncomfortable. And I know it probably, I just have to get used to wearing them, but I just said that I would find some that was a bit more comfortable. I may have ordered the wrong size. I don't know. I know they're supposed to be tight, but baby, things were so tight. It was like they were about to suck the life out of me. Mine stopped at under my knee. See, I need that right there. That's what I need. Now I don't know if he prescribed me those particular type because maybe my thighs needed to be compressed as well. And I might need to call to ask that, but girl, ooh, put them things